Hi team.
Hey!
Look who I've got.
I know, I've been allowed back again.
Because you've been well behaved. So we asked loads of you guys on Instagram about bullet journaling, and lots of you were really interested about how to use it for your sewing, weren't they?
Well, you first started with this, didn't you? You saw it on YouTube and then you were like, Rach, I think you're going to absolutely love this.
Yeah.
And then I did.
Yeah.
And now we're both obsessed with bullet journaling. So.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm obsessed with it.
I'm not so much, but you know, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk to you about how we use it for our sewing, how we can plan it, and how you can sort of integrate it in with the sort of
your
standard.
Yeah.
I say this further on, but I will also put a link down below. If you don't know what bullet journaling is, make sure you watch the video in the link down below, and then you'll understand what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So we have got, this is Rachel's one, mine is bright yellow, and it's the standard something 1917.
Yeah, I can't pronounce
I can't
that
pronounce
either.
it, but we'll put a link down below, and they come in loads and loads of colours, so you can buy them in any way you want.
Yeah.
And they also come in lined and dotted, and you've
Yeah.
gone for lined and I've gone for dotted.
Yeah, I think you can get a plain one as well, actually.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're more into it than me, so I'm going to hand over
okay.
the gauntlet.
Yeah. So basically I started with just putting normal things in, and then we were talking about how do you add your sewing into it as well. And so we basically, you've created some downloadable guides. Basically you can print them out, cut them out and stick them into your bullet journal. And that way you can integrate your sewing plans, things you've made, and then you'll have a record of them in your bullet journal.
Because I know a lot of people like to make them really beautiful and colour them in, but for us we found they were much more sort of, we needed to use them for practical purposes.
Yeah, like meetings and just jotting down
yeah,
notes and stuff.
And we also found that actually sticking things in were quite nice. I quite like that because it makes it a bit more like a scrapbook as well.
Yeah, so I can show you the ones that I've stuck in here. So here is the project page. We'll show this in more detail.
We're going to do
the video.
A Blue Peter style from from above, so that you can see
it's
it.
Like here's before and here's the after. But yeah, all the projects are in there, and then like we've done a whole page for like each make you want to do as well. And it's really easy to integrate this with everything else in your bullet journal because every page has got a number. You can just pop that in the index at the front. And so then you can find all your makes and all your plans really easily.
Yeah, so that's it. So we will put a link down below to a blog post, and then you can go in there and get the download because that's quite handy, or you can just use it and copy it straight into your bullet journal if you don't want to stick something in, but we thought it was quite handy to have it as a guide at least. Yeah,
and if you've got any tips or different ways that you've integrated like sewing into your bullet journal, then definitely share them below because this is something that everybody's really interested.
Yeah.
It's really popular right now, so that would be really useful.
Cool. So now we're going to show you our Blue Peter style.
Yeah.
So this is the first of our 2 downloadables. This one is about planning your sewing.
So you can just cut these out and stick them into your bullet journal then?
Yes, definitely. And we decided, we thought the best way to do it was, some people blog and some people don't, so we've got one which is just about sewing and one is also, this one's about your blog. So if you have a blog and you schedule stuff, you can pop that in, and if it's not relevant to you, you can cut it off. So
you just list all your makes here for the projects, and then you're kind of marking off the different stages as you're going along?
Yeah, so you can keep it planned. There's a section for whether you've bought your fabric, whether you've cut it out, and when you finished it.
Perfect.
So the second one we've got, I feel this is very Blue Peter-like. Here's one I made earlier. So this is what we thought would be really handy if you want to plan all your makes as well. So you can put a little image of the pattern that you're going to use and your fitting notes.
So you'd use one of these for every pattern that you want to plan to make, basically. Okay. And then the name, I suppose, your size, a little swatch of fabric if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And then just any notes that you want to make about making it will go there.
Yeah. So I think it's a good way of having all your notes in one place and inbuilt to
into your bullet journal. Yeah. And you can just print one off for every pattern you want to make. So
yeah,
there's endless makes.
Yeah, basically it's just gonna be a whole notebook full of things that you
want to make
and you never do. So for those of you who don't know what a bullet journal is and don't know how to use one, I'm going to put a link down below so you can have a look. Right, so we have got Rachel's bullet journal here, and this is her April task log.
Yeah, so I've got all my blog plans basically for the fold that I've written down here. And so obviously we've got all the dates running down the side and then the day so I can remember what to do, and then I've put in when I'm not doing anything and Kate's really busy
Lucky
doing
me.
something for the blog. And then on this side I basically just have a to-do list of things to do for April, and these are kind of like, you know, kind of important
General
things to
stuff.
remember, yeah, for the whole month basically. But I also have added in a section below for sewing, so here I write everything that I'm going to make this month and all the stuff I need to buy to make those things.
So then we have now got this page here which has got our projects coming up. So you can see here there's a list of all the ones we're planning to make, how far through we are with them, and then this is the optional little blog section. So if you want to have it in, you can, and if you don't, you don't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I've just listed everything I'm planning to make over the next few months, whether I've got my fabric or not, have I washed it, you know, bought the buttons or notions that I need. And it's great to refer to. So basically I just record the page number here, and then I put that in the front of my bullet journal in the index so that I can quickly refer to it at any time.
Yeah, so we thought the best way to do, so the next little bit we've got is right at the back here, and these are your sort of fitting notes to go alongside your pattern, and we decided for us we'd prefer to have these all together, so we put them at the back of the book so that you can look through everything that you've made.
Yeah.
So
rather than having them like a couple every month, like
Yeah.
distribute throughout your whole bullet journal,
Yeah.
and then you lose them, whereas this you can see everything in one place.
So here we've got, I'm just going to stick, so this is the Parker collection.
Stick a photo of yourself in there.
Yeah, I know, looking at myself, how lovely. So yeah, we've got the Parker collection, the size that I've made, the fabric that I've used. I've just decided to cut out a little sample of it, and then all my fitting notes will go in here. And once we've done that, we're going to fill up all of them, you know, all our planned makes. We'll give a page for each one we've planned, and then we can put all our notes in there.
Yep.
And I think that kind of works well for us.
Yeah, I think it's a way of integrating your sewing really well into your bullet journal, but it not taking over your diary altogether.
Yeah. Great, so we hope you enjoyed that and you found it useful. Do let us know what you think down below.
Yep.
Give us a like,
Yep.
a thumbs up, and we'll be back again with another video very soon.
Bye.
Bye.